Hello, it's me again, Claudia Cotter with the Wheat2School program. Welcome to Module 5, Harvest Time. For this module, as you did in other modules, please make sure to watch this video on YouTube before completing the assigned activities. In Module 4, you learn about our educational resources and materials. Please remember you can find all of our lesson materials on our website, wheat2school.com. After completing this module, you will be able to organize your school wheat harvest activity, list equipment and tools required for harvest, list the wheat harvest stations, identify at least one baking activity after harvest, plan a harvest festival for the following year, find at least one new school garden partnership. When we started working with other schools, one of the biggest questions we were asked was what type of equipment we will need to buy to grow and harvest our wheat. For planting your wheat, as you learned in Module 3, you do not need a lot of equipment. However, for harvesting your wheat, you need a little more equipment. In this module, I'm providing you with the name and picture of each equipment we use for harvesting our wheat. This way, you not only have the name of the equipment, but you can also see how kids are utilizing the equipment for each of the harvesting activities. If you can find a leaf or wood mulcher around, it will be great. This equipment allows you to have an adult running it to get the largest straw out of the heads of the wheat, which makes it easier for kids to harvest the grain. You need safety goggles, gloves, and face coverings if kids need some. Tarp, scissors, and sickles for older kids. So kids first cut the wheat and then bring it to the mulcher station to get clean. Then you will need screens and wheelbarrows so kids bring the parts they got clean from the mulcher to the screens to get rid of most of the chaff. The kids use a leaf blower and buckets to get the grain really clean. The buckets will hold the clean wheat that is ready to be milled. I'm adding here a link to our Amazon list of materials and tools. This list already contains a lot of things you will want to buy for your harvest time. To make this an educational and enjoyable time for the students, you want to spend some time prior to your harvest day planning for the big day of harvest. This includes organizing a class period. Students can go outside the garden and spend at least 1 hour. Then, you want to do a checklist of all the materials and equipment you need and make sure you have them all ready for the day. And you want the students to learn something new during harvest time. So make sure students bring paper and pencil. To make sure this day is a big success, here are some steps we suggest you to follow on that day. Gather your class outside in the garden. Do a mindful activity in the garden to make sure students are present and reflect on the opportunity they have to be outside. Explain what they will be doing in the garden and activities. Explain garden safety rules. And before they go on to harvest, make sure to divide the students in groups of 4 to 5 students. Over the years, we learned that it is best if each group has a designated station and they rotate 15 minutes or so. The following slides show you pictures and videos of each station, and here the station 1 is cutting the wheat. Station 2 is to carry wheat to leaf mulcher station. This station must be run by an adult since the mulcher is a machine not suitable to be run by students. Station 3 is to bring the wheat to the screens and using their hands, students clean the grain on the wheelbarrow, just like it shows on this video. Station 4 is to bring the grain to the leaf blower station, where kids can help to blow the shaft and get the grain extra clean and ready to be milled. Station 5 is to have students bring the clean wheat to bigger buckets or wheelbarrows where they can see and touch the final clean wheat. You're more likely going to do the post-harvest activities like flour milling on a separate day as its own activity. I want to give you several options for the flour milling activity, depending on your situation. You can do the flour milling activity as part of a garden activity, inside the classroom, or part of the school kitchen cafeteria. You're going to need the following equipment and materials to mill your wheat. I've added links for you to find some small countertop flour mill options here. And here are photos of our students doing the flour milling activity outside in the school garden. We have also done the flour milling as part of a school cafeteria activity, as you can see in these photos. In addition, our very unique program supported Shandon and San Miguel Unified School Districts by installing this stone flour mill inside the school kitchen. This unique part of our project has allowed the two collaborating school districts to buy California-grown wheat and mill the wheat into whole wheat flour that is later used in school mills. Jeline Coelho is the food service director pictured here with her mill at Shandon Elementary School. The next post-harvest activity you can certainly combine with the flour milling activity is baking. Baking is a great way for students to see a final product made with the wheat they're growing in their gardens. Here are some options for you to do, such as baking in the garden, cafeteria, as part of your culinary arts program, or incorporating it into your school kitchen for the meals program. The following are slides with information of all the different recipes we have done with the students and their school meal flour. Here are ideas of equipment you will need depending on what production you will want to make with your students. For example, you can get a waffle maker, a pizza oven, or a hot griddle for tortillas. Here are photos of our students doing a garden activity making pizza at our Lillian Larson School. These photos show our students at Dingo Elementary School also doing a pizza activity and decorating their own pizzas. One of the easiest baking activities to do, in my opinion, has been making waffles in the garden. Here you can see our waffle maker and students eating their waffles. For this activity, you only need to bring your flour and the ingredients you can mix in the garden or bring them already as a waffle batter and the hot waffle maker. Of course, you can also have some toppings for the students. However, last time I made these with students, they love it just with some syrup. Another garden activity we have done with students is tortillas. We mixed the water, salt, oil, and flour with them, and they made their own tortillas. We put a hot griddle outside that helped us to cook our tortillas. Kids loved eating the tortillas without anything inside. One of our schools runs a culinary arts after school program. So if you want, you can make some fresh pasta with students inside your school cafeteria. This class was tasting freshly made pasta with different pesto sauce the students also helped making. Our culinary arts class at Riverbank High School made fresh pasta using different flours like semolina, white flour, and whole wheat flour. They used their kitchen aids to mix, sheet, and cut the pasta in different shapes. It was really fun to be part of this activity with them. Finally, our partnering schools also make fresh muffins, tortillas, and bread rolls pictured here for their school meal program, using their school meal flour and using 100% whole wheat. If you're part of programs also helping with taste testing, our partnering schools also incorporate test testing of the products they have made fresh using whole wheat flours. Here you can see students trying muffins, bread rolls, and pizza, all made fresh. And the results are very encouraging. Students overall have said they love it or like it, and very few say not today. So this makes us very happy to know. If you want to make this a grand community event, you can do a harvest festival. Our Wheat Harvest Festival is a big event where we bring together school administration, school board members, university extension staff, local organizations, local news reps, parents, and more. We do a similar concept of our harvest time and set up stations such as harvest, cleaning, milling, and a final baking station. At our last Harvest Festival at Lillian Larson Elementary, we had our high school students running a few stations where elementary school children learned from them. For baking, we had our Uni pizza oven and made cinnamon and butter pizza for tasting. It is so important that you develop a strong partnership with people who believe in this project. You might have to do some informational sessions with your school board or potential partners from your community, additional teachers or food service staff to get them on board. Here are some people and organizations who have been brought as partners to our Week2School project in the schools currently implementing this program. FFA or 4-H advisors are a perfect fit for this program. Many schools we work with have culinary arts programs. That is another great partnership idea. Universities and their extension programs might want to be part of this program as well, but you won't know unless you ask and reach out to those potential partners. So I encourage you to be bold and talk about your ideas on how the partnership might work. At the end, when you put your students at the center of this program and all the educational and life skills they will learn, most people can align with those same goals. Here are some templates I put together that you may use. One is a harvest planner that includes a to do list and other aspects of the harvest program we discussed on this module. In addition, at the end of your harvest, you can ask your students to do a garden reflection that includes the entire process from planting, growing, to harvesting their wheat crop. This template is also available for you to print or download. This video is a quick compilation of activities during our harvest at our partnering schools. You can watch it on your own. Congratulations, you have completed Module 5. Please click here to find the evaluation form for Module 5. Thank you for taking this quick survey so we can improve our workshop. Thank you and see you in Module 6, our last module.